We continue with our topic, geometric construction. And we move on to objective 1D. We are still using geometrical instruments, and this time we are going to measure line segments. So when measuring line segments, switch to the side that is needed. That is imperial or metric, inches or centimeters. You find the side that you need. Be very careful in an exam that you're using the correct unit. If you use the incorrect unit, that can cause you to lose points. So, similar to drawing a line segment, when measuring a line segment, we always place the ruler at 0. So we find our starting point, and we go from 0, and then we read, and it stops at 10 apparently. So line up the ruler, the line segment to be measured, and read the number at the end point. And so that's going to be 10. So you following, what you would do, you make sure it's on 0, and you follow until you get to the end, and it stops at 10. So that means we have a 10-inch line. So AB is 10 inches in length. Many times you'll be called upon to measure a line and give its distance. So this is 10 inches. Now, if we were asked to measure this line segment using metric units, then we would have to make sure that we spin it so that we are on the metric side. So we come in, and you make sure that it's showing the reading is on centimeters now. Okay? And you move along the ruler until you get to the last whole number before you get to the point. Because as you can see, this point is going to be between 25 and 26. So you make sure you know what your whole number is, and then you count the millimeter strokes. So that's going to be 5 in between. After you get to 25, that's 5 more. So your measurement or your reading is 25.5, or if you want it in millimeters, you move the decimal point over once to the right, and you'll end up with 255 millimeters. So, if you were required to measure a line segment that yields fractions of inches, you should know how to read that as well. So notice that the end point is halfway between the 7 and the 8. So that makes our reading very simple. So this is going to be 7.5 inches. Students should also be aware of the quarter-inch markings. So notice where the quarter-inch markings are. It's halfway between the number and the half. So notice this is the half. The quarter-inch marking is right here. This is the half. That's the quarter-inch marking. We should always know how to find those. They tend to be very confusing to a lot of students. If you can find half, then half of half is a quarter. If you cut an apple in half and then you cut them in halves again, now you have 4 pieces. You have quarters of apples. But also you should know where the 3/4 markings are as well. So this one is going to be above the half, halfway between the number. So if this is half, it's going to be halfway between the half and the number. Halfway between the half and the number. So these are the 3/4 markings we need to be aware of. And they should not cause you any kind of confusion if they come up in a measurement or if you have to draw something using those markings. Usually they'll ask you for half, but you never know. You never know.